Hello everybody, this is Rob and Anita in Kingwood, Texas on a beautiful March afternoon, and today we're going to show you how to use eggshells as planters, and we'll work together as a team to try to keep this video a little bit shorter. And first Anita will show you how to crack the eggs and get a nice planter out of it.
Okay, you have an egg. What we're trying to do is to crack it at the very top. I love this. This works really well. It's one of my go-to instruments. It's a very sharp. That's what you need, a very sharp. Right here, so I can get a nice even thing. When I get to a point, I can just pull it back like that, and I now have created a planter. I'm just going to go ahead and put that in here and continue to crack. Sometimes they're a little bit more challenging and they don't want to. If you're just really consistent, keep turning the egg on that tip. Eventually you'll get a point where you can break it open and you'll end up with the pocket that you're looking for. A nice little deep little pocket.
So you're cracking it way up high on the egg, right?
Yep. It's about 2/3 up. Woo, that one did really well. And what I'm going to do is get another crack on this side though, because I want it to follow that line. There we go. So it creates it. Alright, awesome. Now over here, I'm just going to use my finger, put a little bit in there and just do this so I can clean that out.
And I'm filling the eggs with a combination of peat moss and worm castings, which is basically worm poop. It's one of the best growing mediums you're going to find. I got this particular can from our friend Charlene here in Houston. She's digitorganics.com.
Okay, so these are, see how I pulled out the, I believe it's called the albumen of the egg, but I pulled it out. It's that little thin skin that runs on the inside. I was trying to get that out of there. Okay, just got one more here to clean. Just your finger, just using my fingers.
Then after she cleans them out, I'm going to use a small 1/16 inch drill bit to drill a hole in the bottom of it. Sometimes they'll crack, but probably 80–90% of them work great. So I just hold this, kind of cup it in my hand here, and lightly press on it with the drill. Okay. This is a drain hole.
These eggs will do nicely as scrambled eggs later for breakfast or for dinner, or you could put a raw one in a smoothie, or if you love your dog, which I do every once in a while, I put a nice little raw egg on top of his dog food. Gives him a little extra protein and he loves it. Today we're going to plant up some broccoli that we found in our cupboard. So I always take a look. You know, I've been planting things for years, but I always take a look and say, what does it say? It's looking for a 1/4 inch depth. So I'm going to put my pinky, make a little hole with my pinky in each one of these cups that have the soil in it. You can see my husband is filling the eggs with the soil. And I'm just going up to about half of my, you know, just giving it a little hole in there. And we'll cover it back up here when we get the seeds in it. And I'm going to probably drop about 2 or 3 seeds in each hole. They're small. And the reason why I'm going to go 2 or 3, and he'll put some on his end, because broccoli seeds are very small. But you know, seeds don't always have 100% germination. So you know what? Make sure that you get a plant out of each one of these eggs. Make sure you drop a couple of eggs out of each one.
And then the other end of the eggshell, we just throw them in a batch here, and then in another video we showed how to grind this up and add calcium to the soil.
So I'm just dropping 2 or 3 seeds in here so that I'm going to get the best utilization out of my egg. And I'll hopefully get a nice, good, sturdy plant. Love broccoli. My daughter loves broccoli. One of the ones that she likes to eat just raw. You can juice broccoli. I'm not a big fan of the broccoli juiced, but I love raw broccoli. So there we go. I'm just going to cover it like that. Cover it like that. These are all in there. Maybe just cover them back over. Now they're down in there. They're 1/4 of an inch down. And I really appreciate it. I give thanks to all that is in the universe and God for this ability to grow our own food, keep ourselves healthy. There we go. They're ready to water and go. I'm going to save these seeds for another planting, so that way we can have broccoli more than just once. These will be the first planting of broccoli, and we'll do it again maybe in another 4 weeks so that we can have broccoli again in our harvest.
So we basically plant when the moon says to, and when we have enough eggshells accumulated to have a tray. So I'll just take a scissors later on and I'll cut this cover off, and then usually you put the cover underneath like so. And this is an example of ones we planted about a week ago, and we've got some sugar snap peas coming up. And then here's another dozen of cucumbers. And then here's a combination of squash and cayenne peppers. In fact, we're going to transplant these squash today.
And that you'll find that in a different video. And remember, right up here, crack the egg, wash the shell, fill the soil, plant the seed. And remember, time, water, sunshine, and gratitude equals a plant. A plant that's going to fulfill you, make you healthy, make you happy. Have a great day.
All right. Thanks.